very good day to you, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Renata Singh and welcome to Madam Fixit right here on WESN. As always, this show is interactive, so you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. Let us know what are your problems, your issues that you're facing in whatever communities you live in or otherwise, so we can reach out to the relevant authorities and possibly try to be of assistance to you. We have some updates for you, some calls that came through last week. Valencia, someone from Valencia had called concerning a burst pipeline. We have reached out to WASA with regard to that specific issue, as well as there's someone that called us. I can't remember exactly which location. I think this was Shagona. Shagona's called us last week and the week before concerning a date with regard to an appointment for a clinic. I did try to get some information for you, and the update is that you would need to be you'd need to go back to the clinic and get a new date of appointment. I'm not sure. That is the information that I was told. I think I would have indicated that to you as well on the show last day. I did reach out, try to find out some additional information, but that is the update as it stands with regard to that specific. If you had missed your appointment, you'd be required to get a new date from your clinic. So that's the update. As well as the person who had called us, I believe this person is from Diego Martin with regard to a stove. I had asked here on the show last week for them to call us back because I've been trying to reach them on the telephone contact number that they gave, but we've been unsuccessful. I need to get in contact with you to get some additional details to be able to reach out to that specific store to find out more information with regard to your situation and that rebate that you've been waiting for. I believe it's a $300 rebate that you're waiting for. So if you are listening, please call us. I need to get your full name, if there's an account number, etc. that you were dealing with. I think that person had indicated they did the purchase online. So if you're listening, please give us a call. As well as someone had called us with regard to getting some assistance with a birth certificate. I am just waiting on a response with regard to that. So as soon as I get the updates, I will let you guys know. As well as there is someone that called us, Mr. Singh from Claxton Bay, and he has been having some issues with regard to the woodworking place. I would have highlighted it here on the show, as well as I believe we spoke to him on the show as well. He sent us in some footage, etc. And he has been complaining about the fumes and the dust that the woodwork shop has been expelling to his home, and it has been affecting his family. I did reach out to the EMA. I did give the updates here on the show from that end. I was successful in speaking to the councillor this past weekend, and of course the update from the EMA stated that they're awaiting some correspondence from the corporation. So I did speak to the councillor, and she did indicate that they are looking into it. However, they're a bit confused as to why they're waiting for a response from the corporation, as a matter as such, a public health matter like that, it would definitely fall under the EMA's jurisdiction. So I'm not sure what the EMA is awaiting on from them, but I would reach back out to them and see if there is something that we're unaware of with regard to that situation. But that is the update with regard to that. It's been several weeks back and forth with these different agencies with regard to that specific situation. So that is the update, Mr. Singh, if you're listening. I'm not sure as well. There's several persons over the past couple of weeks that had called us here on the show with leaking lines, issues with regard to having their WASA connection. I believe there's one specific person, Mr. Mansoul. Well, we know he's very popular here on the show. We always speak to him on the show. I'm not sure if he would have gotten a call from WASA as yet, as well as there's someone else from San Fernando. They had indicated to us that they're awaiting connection as well from WASA for a good couple of years. So we did forward those information, that information to WASA. So if you have gotten a call, please call us here on the show. Let us know the updates from your end with regard to those situations. But we have a bit of announcements, I should say. Of course, I would have highlighted that this issue on the show some time ago. Well, it's not an issue, it's really an advisory for persons, Trinbagonians, I should say. Of course, as the dry season kicks in and has kicked in, WASA has taken the opportunity to advise us of the water supply management and the schedule for water coming to several areas in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, I believe we have some photos of it. Now, it's quite lengthy because it covers, again, Trinidad and Tobago at a large, so you definitely have to visit their website as well as their social media to get the more detailed list. I can't read out the entire listing here on the show for you. It will take us till the end of the show. But definitely several areas, and you're seeing persons complaining about this specific schedule because if you look at the schedule, you'll see certain parts of Trinidad and Tobago only receiving water sometimes every 9 days, every 7 days, which of course is a very big concern. Of course, persons have been saying they've been waiting in some of these areas that has been outlined in the schedule for months and weeks on end. So they're hoping that WASA could deliver as they had promised in this that specific update. Again, it's very lengthy, so please go. I urge you go and take a look at the information because it may be useful information for you depending on where you live, etc. Yeah, so that's the updates as it pertains to that WASA, and they're also advising of. They're asking persons to repair. I'm gonna stick a pin in that. I believe we have a call, but I'll discuss those repairs to all leaks in a short bit. Good day, caller. How are you doing?
Yeah, thank you. I'm calling from Montclair, but the garbage dump that is on 2nd Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done anything about it. The garbage truck left all the loose garbage again, but the dump is within the person's property.
This is the person that had called me close to the HGC development.
No, it's not the HGC development. It's an apartment building complex on 2nd Avenue, Montclair.
Okay, yeah. 2nd Avenue.
Also had a garbage issue.
I know you would have sent us some photos, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm still awaiting some feedback from it. So a garbage truck would have come recently?
Yeah, they left all the loose garbage in the thing, and it is again this Monday.
All right, okay, no problem. So I will try to get some more information with regard to that, but is it that I mean, I saw the photos, they don't have any specific dumpster or anything like that in that area for the residents?
No, that is there. Most people have their dumpsters on the outside of the property, but this person have their dumpster within their property, but they're not cleaning it themselves.
Okay, all right, no problem. Thanks for giving us the update with regard to that. I will see if I could get some sort of resolution for you. You're not the first person over the past couple of weeks to reach out to us with similar situation with regard to garbage. I believe someone as well in Shogunas area, as well as Diego Martin. Several persons have reached out. I'm not sure what is the Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, this is 2022. Why are we having simple problems like, you know, garbage disposal? But thanks so much, caller, for keeping us updated with regard to that situation. Very, very unfortunate. I would have shown the photos here on the show with regard to that issue some time ago, but it's so many photos like that we show here on the show. I was a bit confused at first as it pertains to which one, because there is another one occurring at close to an HGC development, as well as we know the one that's ongoing on the highway, Diego Martin there. That person always sends us photos of garbage just piled on the side of the road. But back to WASA, they're advising persons to repair all leaks in their homes, etc. Of course, as it's dry season, they're saying, you know, to value every drop and try to conserve water. So I'm just giving you guys the update to check your leaking lines, etc. in your homes if you have any. Yeah, we have some updates. One last update before we go to break from the Ministry of Health. They are advising of the population of the voluntary recall of specified batches of certain drugs. So I will give you the update with regards to that in a short bit. So I believe we have another call on the line from Dabity. Good day, how are you doing? Hello? Caller, are you there? All right, I can't hear that call. I'm not sure if we would have lost. Hi, good morning. Hello? All right, I believe we lost that caller. So, yeah, the product recall, Similac, LE powder formulas. Again, you can find this information on the Ministry of Health's website as well as their social media. They're advising that the recall was initiated due to a receipt of 4 consumer complaints with regard to Salmonella Newport in infants who had consumed powder infant formula manufactured at a facility in Michigan, USA. Now, of course, they're asking parents if your child is experiencing any of the symptoms listed above, which is fever, poor feeding, irritability, fatigue. You should notify your child's health care provider and seek medical care for your child immediately. So please, there is quite a number of items listed, Similac, LEK unflavored powder, as well as, well, there are different batch numbers, etc. So please visit their website as well as their social media for the actual lot numbers. There are several. So that's some very important information for parents with little babies. But we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we continue to take your calls. That caller from Dabity, I'm not sure what happened. You can call back. Again, those numbers are 622-9338 and 623-9376. We'll be right back.
Alexa, can you play my song, please?
Every day across Trinidad, Flow is connecting communities near and far. Our dedicated teams are always working to keep you connected to the world beyond your doorstep. Improving internet accessibility across Trinidad, one home at a time.
At Flow, we work hard for you, so you work hard for your family on the largest high-speed network.
Connecting you to more every day with Flow.
Gift giving during a lockdown can still be hassle-free with a gift from FanZone with delivery options available nationwide. Visit and browse our Facebook and Instagram pages for all your official licensed merchandise and apparel and have it delivered to your door. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. FanZone, we've got you covered.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs. Visit us in-store at Forces Flagship McLean. Shop online now at thebesttoys.com. Order via call or WhatsApp at 332-BABY. And remember, we have the best toys at the best prices.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. Again, you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. Before we went to break, we had a caller that highlighted again on the show. She would have called several times, as well as she sent text messages with regard to an issue with garbage. Now, I did indicate that several persons has reached out to us over the past couple of weeks, indicating very similar situations in several parts of Trinidad and Tobago with garbage issues, not having dumpsters in certain areas, as well as rubbish pile on the side of the road. There are several different instances where there's a garbage issue going on. But this specific video was sent in to us, and it highlights same kind of problem, garbage issue going on in a part of South Trinidad and Tobago. I don't want to speculate the exact area, but this is the video that was sent in to us.
People on Facebook and good citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. I have a serious problem this morning. For those of you all who know me, I'm a law-abiding citizen and I'm a very humble upbringing person. But if there's one thing I do not tolerate, right? I don't tolerate any nonsense when it comes to my family, to the safety of my family especially. I will forget everything about goodness when it comes to my family. Here where it is going on. Let me show you what's happening right now. This is next door to my house, right? Persons of the area and other factors involved been littering for the past 10 years and change. And we've reached out. If you notice, this area right here is a bit clear going straight down there, because I had to hire persons very often to come and clean down this place, which is not a cost that I supposed to incur. Apparently, the property, from what I understand, I'm not sure if it's still being fought over, but it's some sort of private property. Over 15 years is private property. We've been begging persons in authority to come and assist us. The councillor of the area, being Claxon Bay Point up here, if I'm not mistaken, she has tried her best. She did her investigations and she said that, you know, the property is private and there's only so much they can do, right? I have to keep paying her costs to try and fix this problem. Now, in the past, right, there was a big fire that burned this house down and my house got scorched in it. And during that time period, my family, I was sleeping, right? I could have lost my life. My family had to incur damages that we had to go and take loan and whatnot, right, to pay for guttering and all kind of thing. I'll show you the pictures after the video. This morning, right, a fire occurred here again. I've just taken a little journey towards what going on earlier on the inside. Fire take place and I had to come now and put bucket after bucket after bucket to try and out this fire. Thank God I was home to see that the fire was happening, right? I'm not sure who is responsible and where it is going on, right? As you can see, the entrance to the abandoned property. There's a homeless person that comes here from time to time, right? I'm not sure if he might be a factor involved or if it might just be a factor of natural disaster, you know, bushfire and whatnot. What's your condition inside of here? What's your condition, right? Rubbish container to collect all sorts of mosquitoes and all sorts of things that we had to be battling. Snakes, centipedes. You wouldn't believe the size of centipede. What should the fire occur today? Right here. Notice that area in particular got it a bit. I caught it in time before the fire could have gotten any higher, right, to spread throughout the area, right? I have a baby, I have a son, and there's another child living by me, an elderly person as well as others, right? And we have to suffer all of this. Look what's going on inside of here, right? Look what's going on inside of here, right? Why it is that citizens like us, and I'm sure there are other people as myself, have to encounter these sort of things, right? Where it is we have to pay to maintain other people's places, and then when we're asking for help, we're unable to get the help, right? And then these sort of things happening, right? What's your property? Property big, bush all over, right? Whoever is in control or responsible, please help the situation. Begging. It's years now I try get myself involved in this and not be a part of this thing going viral, right? But I'm fed up. I can't afford for the damages to happen again, especially with little kids involved. It could be a big problem for everybody, especially myself. And there's always say, water don't trickle uphill, right? So please, all get involved now. Whoever in authority, all get involved now. Whether the property owner or it own, all find somewhere. It must be some sort of loophole that all could maintain it and I don't know if incur a charge onto them afterward, based on the ownership or something, right? And I take it. Take a look again. You see what's going on inside there, right? And the more littering happening here is the more it's encouraging more littering. If I weren't able to go down the back there, I would show you how bad in the back there is, right? So please, anybody in authority, only get involved for me, please now. Reach out to me. That is not a problem, right? You must see the video, you must see the name attached to the video. Only reach out to me now. I think I had enough, and I reached a breaking point, right? Because I ain't working too hard to mind my family, pay my tax dollars, being a law-abiding citizen, but it's nonsense to keep happening to me and my family.
Wow, that is a lot to take in there with regard to that situation that's going on. I believe that's in the Claxton Bay area as well. I need to remind citizens, I have no idea why I have to come on here and say this, but the reason why I'm taking the opportunity to do so is because I was driving on the highway last week, and people like this don't seem to understand that littering is illegal. I was driving on the highway and someone decided in the middle of the highway to toss rubbish out. Now, thankfully, and I would say thankfully, there was a police officer on a bike not too far behind, so he saw what happened and he pulled the person aside. But please, I mean, you see littering happening in like how we saw it there in the video. It's very, very heartbreaking. Let's please take care of our surroundings. We shouldn't have to be having issues. Now, I understand when there's an issue with regard to garbage collection and that sort of thing, but it doesn't mean that we should, go to empty lots and stuff like that and dispose of our garbage in those specific areas. I do understand the frustration of people, but at the same point in time, two rights don't make a wrong. But we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we continue to take your calls. Those numbers are 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as we have that WhatsApp number 366-9376. You can send us in your text messages, etc. during the course of the show. We'll be right back.
Burning questions, urgent topics, welcome back to One-on-One, the show where we tackle the most current and pertinent subjects that are affecting all citizens, where we ask the hard questions and have in-depth conversations. What separates One-on-One from other talk shows is that the conversation stems from a younger perspective on topics that affect the fabric of our society. One-on-One, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on WESN Content Capital.
Is it politics? What is it? Is it that nobody cares about sports?
The kind of support that sport used to get in the past is no longer here.
The thing is, taking a knee doesn't mean that that's the only thing you're doing on it.
Right.
Taking a knee along with other stuff.
Samantha, what are you looking forward to when you return home to Trinidad and Tobago after winning the title?
Thank you very much for speaking it into existence.
Is it no pressure on Nicholas Ball?
It makes me more motivated to work hard and to go out there and rep the red, white and black.
Why are we sending a team to the Winter Olympics?
There are a number of Trinbagonians who are in the diaspora and have grown up in winter sport. It's an opportunity that the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee will not close the door on.
I also believe in the players that we have. Once you can motivate the players, you can get the best out of them.
It may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, but we all need each other to wear a mask, wash our hands, watch our physical distance, and stay at home. We need you safe. Together we can make the difference. Together we can curb the spread of COVID-19. So let's be responsible in our actions. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. Mission-based, people-focused, community-driven.
Back to Madam Fixit. We have some updates before we wrap the show. From the Ministry of Works and Transport, they're advising of some temporary traffic disruption along Jaipal Road between St. Cross Junction and Jaipal Road, and the junction of Orapuchi River Road and Jaipal Singh Road. This is necessary to facilitate some culvert reconstruction works. The works will be conducted during the period of Monday 21st February to Friday 4th March between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. And persons are advised that this roadway shall only accommodate local traffic on Monday, 21st of February. Of course, you are, as always, urged to observe all directional signs and barriers and to comply with instructions from police officers or flag persons on site. Utilize the roadway for local traffic only for the stated date only, and to bypass this road coming from the north via following bypass. You can do so using the Kansami Trace onto Orapooch River Road. Of course, you can find this information at the Ministry of Works website as well as their social media. Some updates as well from the Ministry of Health. They are advising of the launch of the COVID-19 vaccination drive in schools, targeting schools, personnel, parents, and students ages 12 years and older on February 21st, 2022. Phase 1 of the project will run from February 21st to the 25th and targets 35 schools across the country. Vaccination of students 12 to 17 years of age will only occur with the written permission, of the parent or guardian who must be present at the time of vaccination. So please, if you'd like your kids to be vaccinated, don't send them to school. You need to be present when this is being done or with a written permission from yourself or a guardian. Pre-registration forms for parents, staff, and students are available on the Ministry of Health's website at www.health.gov.tt, as well as the identified schools. All those desirous of being vaccinated must present their completed forms and identification cards where applicable, and the parents or guardians must provide birth certificates for students. The principals of the schools identified for phase 1 of the school vaccination drive are making the necessary arrangements for implementation and would be in contact with parents to provide them with relevant information. So some key points to note there is if you are sending your kids to be vaccinated, they need to have written consent from a parent or guardian, or you must be present. And you need to walk with your child's birth certificates. So that's just a bit of update with regards to that, as well as there is the regular booster program that's been going on several parts of Trinidad and Tobago. I believe there are 17 locations. These are the different locations there for you. Of course, as always, you're advised to walk with your proof of vaccination, your COVID-19 vaccination, as well as your identification card when going to receive your booster shot. As well, I need to remind you that the deadline for the submission of returns is fast approaching, and that new date is February 28th. Of course, the ministry has advised that this is the final extension, and they have taken the opportunity to advise persons that failure to comply with this requirement constitutes a criminal offense, which is punishable by a fine of $5,000. So if you have not yet submitted, please go to the website. You can get the forms on the website, etc., and you can submit them at the several Dropbox locations, which are located at the various regional corporations, as well as the valuation division offices in several parts of Trinidad and Tobago. I believe the head office is in Barataria. We have Aruca, as well as Chagonas, San Fernando, Princestown, and Point Fortin, as well as Saparia. So those are the different locations that you can go to, and as well as the corporation. Of course, if you have any questions, you can call the call center at 6121715, and you're selecting option 7. That's just the update with regards to that. One more thing before we wrap is the planned maintenance work at TNTech this week. Today, San Juan between the hours of 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Couva 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Speyside 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., Repo 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., as well as tomorrow, Blanchisseuse, Trin City, Sangre Grande, Crown Point, Gasparilla, and Palo Seco. You guys can stay connected with us here on Madam Fixit via that WhatsApp number. After the show is over, that number is 3669376. I'll see you guys on Monday right here on WESN. Until then, take care.